Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Greg K6EGG live stream. In just a few minutes, you're going to enjoy some free amateur radio fun here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Greg K6EGG live stream here in Southern California tonight. Whoa. Why the upset? Oh, because I'm in Southern California?
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, because you know what? I don't have my hat on. That's part of it, too. I forgot my hat. Oh, you know who's going to get really mad at that? You know who's going to be really mad? What's up with the crowds booing because of my no hat?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's see if this thing. I got some jitter already. Thought I fixed that. I guess not. Oh well. I guess I didn't fix it. I thought I did. Oh well. It's really bad.
He's nervous, y'all. He's got the jitters.
Yeah. It should not be jittering. I don't know why it's jittering. 5th of scotch. Man, I am really disappointed this is not working the way I thought it was. I thought I fixed all these issues, but I guess I didn't. So let me do a little something here. Maybe this will help. Still, no. Oh, because I was trying to do an update on my computer. That's why. Stupid thing. No, it's still a little bit jittery.
Taken care of that before.
What's happening? K8, KA8, GIM. It is Monday, isn't it? Is it Monday? No, wait, it's Thursday. It feels. You know what? It's my Saturday. I'm off till next week. I'm a little discombobulated now because my video is not working the way I thought it was going to work. Let me try this. Nope. It's still drop framing. So disappointed right now.
It's his first day, folks.
It is my first day. Computer's not overloaded. I'm still seeing drop frames. I'm very disappointed. Oh, well. I guess I get it. Whoa, dude.
What?
Yeah. The sound effects
that loud?
today. That was loud. So a couple things. Must be nice here. There's nothing wrong with that. Thursday evening. Yeah, it's my Saturday. God, I'm trying to figure out why this is doing this now.
How do I turn?
What's that?
Oh,
what's that? You're breaking
no,
up.
I've got it turned down.
Got what turned down? Oh, the
sound effect.
Sound effect. I cannot do any HF for this time being for at least another week, because we're supposed to get a bunch of storms rolling through here the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks or so, or actually a week, 2 or 3 storms coming up the next week. So hopefully at some point be able to get my HF antenna back up, and I want to get my fake awards going. So God, my drop frames are killing me. I hate that. I don't know why that's doing that. Oh, now it's not. Fine. Finally got everything repaired from our freeze we had. Oh, did not realize it froze in Texas in your part. All right. Well, that seems clean. All right. So what else was I going to add here? Oh, I got the confirmation from, was it T5X? What was it? What's that? Was that Clipperton station?
I don't remember.
T5SX? Is that it? Nope. TX5. Yeah, TX5S. God, I am just discombobulated today. So I got the confirmation. I did pay the $5.50 ransom, an additional $5. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. To help their cause there. So got the extra DXCC in there. All good with that. I'm pretty excited. I got a voice contact in there, which is really good. Sometimes just pin that message and not put poor Sam in timeout there.
Don't you do it.
I better not do it. Well, it looks like the drop framing is going away, so that's good for now. Actually, oh, there it goes again. I don't know why that does that. I cannot figure it out. I thought it was an overheating thing. I thought I had it going, and nope, still not doing it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get on probably some Pi-Star, which would be my, it goes through here, my DStar setup here. Congrats. I got one on. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Now I can see your thing here. Good for you, man. I was hoping I can get a couple more bands in, but I was seriously very busy during that time. So I know Hamstick Eric was texting me every once in a while. Hey, you got to get on. They're on this channel. They're on this band. They're on this band. I literally barely got in on 10 meter voice. So I'm happy to do that finally. And to get them on there. But at least I made a couple contacts with them. Some people didn't get any. So I'm actually pretty close to them. What else was I going to say? I've been on since I got back from Vegas, right? Yeah. I'm on
I think
DStar.
so, yeah.
Yeah. It was I worked yesterday a lot longer than I thought I was going to. Thought it was going to be a nice chill day, and it turned out not to be. But I don't care. I got a week off to sleep in this morning. We're going to have Dana join us here, at least in the chat. Hopefully shortly, soon. I see somebody on Reflector 30. I don't think I've made contact with him before. Al? the name and the call sign sound familiar, but the picture does not look familiar. So let's sit here for a moment, sulk, and see if anybody comes alive here. I don't want to be starting to key over anybody. And I'm drinking some nice Hawaiian water. So if Hamstick Air comes in, it's an honor of you there, dude. Good morning, Mark. Oop, it doesn't clear out right away. Dana, it's nice to see you in there, man. We got to get together one of these days. I know you've been very busy. For obvious reasons. I don't want to bring it up in here. It's payday today. Oh, it's Friday, right? It's Friday for you. It's payday for me tomorrow, too. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get on Reflector 30 Charlie and see where we can piss somebody off here.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino.
It's bonus season. It's February, man. Sweeps week.
K6 Echo Golf Golf, W9WXV.
Hello there, W9P. Hold on a second. W9MXV. This is Greg, K6EGG, here from a little soggy Southern California.
Oh, okay. Well, you almost got it right. It's Whiskey Niner, Whiskey X-Ray Victor. But, I've been known to make those mistakes myself on occasion. So, no harm done. Foggy in
That is
Southern
not true.
California. I heard you, I watched the news and saw that you guys got quite a bit of rain down there in L.A. Back to you.
First off, Victor, I apologize for the mistake. I always make those mistakes, so I can't even get my own call sign right probably 50% of the time. As for the weather, yeah, we this morning we got hit, I think, with about 1.5 inches of rain, just kind of a quick punch, like 4 or 5 hours of it. And supposedly, starting Sunday night through like Wednesday or Thursday, we're supposed to get between 5 and 9 inches of rain. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, that's a heap of a lot of rain. We're supposed to get like 4 or 5 days straight of rain. So we'll see if the forecasters are right. I think they are, but I don't think we're going to get that much. But yeah, we definitely got some rain today. That's for sure.
No sad hams in here yet, huh?
Yeah. Well, they're trying to turn you guys down there in the southern part of California into Seattle. Overcast skies and rainy conditions. But yeah, I understand. And it's no really big thing. I mean, you're not a ham. None of us are a ham until we mess up call signs all the time. I had to start logging mine because it's not uncommon for me to transpose a letter or two. So it's all good.
I'll transpose everything.
Yeah, here in Chicago, I've been telling people for the last couple of weeks, we just survived this Arctic blast, -10 that we had a couple of weeks ago. And Mother Nature is trying to fool us again. We're in very mild conditions. I mean, it is
amateur. You're right.
January, beginning of February. Normally, we're well below zero, and we are in the 40s. So, we're knocking on wood, saying this is highly unusual, but we'll take it. for as long as it lasts. The short-term forecast is 40s and maybe some 50s for the next 2 weeks. So we're just in. Every day we come out here, walk outside, look up in the sky, and say, "What is going on?" I mean, it should be below zero here in February, but yet we're in the moderate 40s. So yeah, we're scratching our head. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, actually talked to a buddy I work with in Minneapolis today, and I think he said he was in the 50s the last 2 days, if I was correct. Yeah, it happens. I mean, Saturday. So I was in Vegas the last couple days up until Tuesday, and it was in the 80s, low 80s, high 70s there. It felt like springtime, and then today we didn't break 50, and it was, we got inch and a half of rain or whatever today. So definitely Mother Nature playing some tricks on us. And yeah, the last 2 years, this year and last year, we got out of our drought. Some people are still saying we're in a drought, but we had a record rainfall. I think 150% of our normal. I'm sorry, 200% of our normal rainfall than we normally get last year, and we're already at normal, and we're going to be well above normal starting. Actually, I think we're above normal now. After this storm, after the next storm coming up on Sunday, we're going to be well over, probably close to 150% of normal.
Hello, Haley. Hello. You turn your mic up. You should be able to hear people now. Or you want to get your headphones?
Yeah, QSL on that, Greg.
Can I use my microphone?
It's highly unusual
you don't need
for
a
us
microphone.
here. But of course, week and a half, it will be Super Bowl. And what we're hearing in the Midwest,
if you want to hear about it,
basically all of LA and part of San Francisco is commuting to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. I mean, you guys are going to be walking, that 300-mile road between LA and Las Vegas is just going to be bumper to bumper. Back to you, Greg.
Victor, that's actually a pretty normal occurrence. Having literally just been there yesterday or 2 days ago, I drove in on Sunday morning from LA to Vegas, or I'm actually outside of LA. I'm in the city of Chino. And it was a stack of cars coming back. So that's a normal weekend for Las Vegas. In fact, they're not expecting too many more people than they normally get for like a holiday weekend. So Vegas is used to handling it.
I'll show you in a second here. Oops.
Okay, fine business. I've never driven the road. I've never been to Vegas. I was in LA for a very short period of time. Love the weather.
Can you hear me?
The traffic was a little bit overwhelming, I will tell you. There was a phenomenon in LA that I had never seen before. And when I got on the expressway, and this was many, many years ago, I'm sure it's changed now, but they have a phenomenon on LA expressways, which I call the magic carpet ride. I jump on the expressway to go, because I was out in Riverside, so, I was just touring the town. And I jumped on whatever road that is. I don't know if it was 10 or
60.
whatever. And there was very little traffic on the road. And I was just like, okay, this isn't bad. I'll get
he
up
gets
to
the traffic
70 or so. And I looked in my rear view mirror, and there was a block of vehicles coming around the bend up on me, and they had all the lanes. It was just like a tidal wave. And they got behind me and just
honked?
pushed me down the road like a wave of water up to what speed they wanted me to go, which was like 80 miles an hour, until I could get off at an exit and let them go by. So, I was like, that's very strange. Here, when traffic does that, they give you the local lane and then they go by to your left. But there, they just swept me down the road. Back to you, Greg.
Hi, Haley. Just give me a second, okay?
Yeah, it's I've never heard the term magic carpet term for traffic, but it's on a California highway. It's either get eaten or eat. There's no in between. People are sometimes courteous for the most part, but they'll take advantage if they can, self included to that. It's just kind of the way it is. People want to get places. I think a lot of other big cities, especially like New York, I've driven in that area on Long Island and in the city there. It's pretty much the same way. And I don't think, in fact, some people are saying that the Chicago is probably no different, which I would have to agree with that. But it's a little different. I know driving in Florida, it's definitely a lot different. And you being out in Riverside, you're probably get close to the 60 freeway, which where I'm at. But I'm going to take a standby. My daughter just walked in the room. And so I'm going to say 73s there, Victor. Let's see if I can get your call sign right. Whiskey 9, Whiskey X-Ray, Victor. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
Yep, that's Milo. I'm going to bring in my daughter here in a minute. She wants to talk. 94? Tim, are you up in Chicago? I don't remember where you're at. I'm sorry.
Okay, QSL, Greg, Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
I think I got his call sign right. I said it phonetically too.
We'll say 73 for right now. And thanks for the QSO. I dropped you in the log. Okay, Greg, hope to talk to you down the coax. I'm going back to monitoring W9 WXV.
All right, I got. Oh, well, there goes Alicia. Want to hop up, Haley? She has her headphones on too. I don't have your own camera anymore, but
why?
Because it's not here.
Wait, when even was that?
Just that. Oh yeah, that's right. Steak and Shake. What's that?
When was that? When I was dressed up as Elsa.
You were just a what?
When I was dressed as Elsa. When was it?
Oh, I can't remember.
It was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Dana says to say hello. You guys hear Milo in the background too, probably?
Boop.
You can probably hear my fans in the background now. I got a bunch of fans running on my computer so they don't overheat.
And also, why you didn't turn that fan on?
I don't need that fan on right now. It's actually pretty nice in here. 69 degrees right now.
But when you get more, that's why it gets more.
We can't see you though, Haley. There you go.
Bye, my pillow man.
Tim, this is actually bottled and everything in Hawaii. I've heard of that myth before. The audio sounds muffled because I have two microphones open. There's some phasing going on there. I could just leave one up, I guess, so you can hear both of us.
I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
I can hear so loud.
I got another microphone for Haley there.
And I also have my own.
You do have your own. But it's not hooked up to this mixer, though.
Kilo 6 Echo Foxtrot.
Kilo 6 Echo Foxtrot.
You don't have my picture.
I don't have that available right now, Haley. I'm sorry.
Right.
Kilo 6 Echo Foxtrot. W9 WXV. A lot of Kilo 6 stations coming in from the West Coast today.
We're taking over the world on ham radio.
W9 WXV.
It's normal.
It's a Foxtrot. Well, it's about 8 o'clock p.m. in California, so just finished dinner and perfect time to get back on the radio, right?
QSL, yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree. No doubt about that. I was going to say something, and then I had a senior moment. It'll come back to me.
That's like me every day.
Yeah. So how you doing?
Is it better now?
I'm outside Chicago here.
Oops.
Just in the suburbs and enjoying moderate weather. As I was talking to mentioning to the other Kilo 6 station, and he tells me it's raining out in California. Back to you, sir.
What? No, I have not. No, I use it as a pillow right now.
Well, that is correct. It is raining, and as I like to say, we need the rain. It's quite lovely, actually. I like it. I work from home, so I don't have to go out into it, and that makes it for me.
Bye, Haley.
And I'm on the coast. I'm about halfway between San Francisco and San Jose, so right in the center area here. And I've only been to Chicago. Actually, been in the suburb once. But I was only there for a short time.
Welcome to the new YouTube.
Stayed in the hotel, so I don't really count it.
It's not me that's doing it.
Chicago.
Hi, Milo. What's up, Milo? We got Milo behind me. I like when he's in.
Now I remember what I was going to ask you. Yeah. I've been to San Jose once, doing El Nino. What do y'all call that when it gets real windy and hot?
San Jose.
It was like being in a blast furnace when I was in San Jose. Never had the opportunity to drive the Pacific Coast Highway, but you never know. Got it on my dream sheet, and maybe one day. So
I don't think so, dude. It's it's Hawaii water and Fiji water, one of the few waters in the world that don't have fluoride of all things. They're from springs there in Hawaii.
Must be nice to you. I'm sure you've driven the Pacific.
It tastes totally different than like bottled water here.
Oh yeah, I've driven the coast from north
he's
California up by Willits and the Wairika area, all the way down to Mexico. So it is an amazing drive. It is one of the most beautiful drives I've ever done, and well worth it. So if you come back out this way, I recommend driving PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. It's definitely worth it. It's beautiful.
Will do, Mark. Yeah, we got that and a couple of other items on our dream sheet. Yeah, what I wanted to ask is you're the first contact that advertises that you have actually took the plunge and bought a D75. I'm talking on a D74. So,
really? Oh yeah, he does have a D. He couldn't have gotten it yet.
Of the 75, and what do you like about it? K6 Echo Foxtrot.
I didn't think they came out yet.
Back to you, Mark.
They didn't come out yet, did they?
Well, I just got the.
Not doing too well. They're already shipping.
Like the D74, not a whole lot different.
Interesting.
The ability to do the terminal mode is really nice. Played with it a little bit.
Are you going to get one, Dana? You probably don't need one.
DStar is really nice because I happen to have a couple of hotspots. So it's for me, and obviously the USB-C is really great too.
What's Dana going to get?
Is it worth upgrading?
He's not going to get a D75.
Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty similar.
I was asking if he was going to get one. I answered myself. I don't think he doesn't need one.
You don't need both digital modes on both sides of the radio. It's certainly not. But the updated APRS stuff and the updated DStar stuff for me kind of made it a no-brainer.
Okay. QSL on that. Yeah, that's nice to hear. Still looking at it.
Mr. Eric, you coming in
I've been
SonoBus?
telling some of the hams over the last week or so. I think I'm going to grab me an ID52 just so
I'm just gonna spend $600 on a radio.
I had a couple of Icom radios many years ago.
How much on your ID52?
Both Kenwood
What are they,
and
$600?
Icom make excellent products.
Is that how much they are?
What, the 52 or the 75?
The 52.
I can't remember.
All three manufacturers. Well, all these radios are fantastic. I even own an Anytone 878. And so everybody's got their little nice features, which I enjoy. I may down the road, after saving some money, may eventually work myself into a 75.
600.
I love my
plus tax and shipping. Well, no, it's free shipping.
Capacity.
Wow.
Very little.
And I think I mentioned, what's that?
Told you.
74.
Told me what?
Mark, this is whiskey.
They're about the same price. Well, how much is the 75?
I think they're more. I think they're 700.
I think they're 7 or 8, something like that.
Kenwood.
Yeah, Victor. QSL on the ID52. I have one of those here sitting next to me. And it's a good radio.
Fuck that.
People
pardon my language.
I
don't even use my ID52 too much. Literally, the only time I use it was when I'm out of town.
On analog.
The only reason why
I use it. No, I use it on DStar.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm out of town like once every 2 months now.
You don't do satellite passes like Eric and all these other guys. So
I don't think it does a sat mode.
Yeah.
TXRF.
Maybe it does. I don't know.
For that price, it's better.
It's got a much smaller RX range. It doesn't allow.
Just get yourself a bow thing. Most of the people won't know the difference. You're just not going to be able to do DStar.
Now, Eric, if you were at in Ohio last year at the Hamfest, you could have got one for $300.
It might do airband
on site.
It's just not as capable of a radio as this. This is more like a Swiss Army knife when it comes to radios. And that one's more like a.
But it can't do satellite.
It's good. It'll get you what you need to do. It'll definitely.
Mark says to say hello, Sam.
Wanting to cut, but
hey, Mark.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna use it to screw down screws or take stuff apart.
You're everywhere. That's a long flight for you, there, pal.
Swiss Army knife kind of thinking here.
Ham sticks in the air.
It's a perfectly good radio.
That's got to be at least a 10-hour flight.
It's fun to send images with it. On that there's an app that.
The video's still jacked up.
Actually, the app works with the 75. So, it's they both offer great things. I just think that for me, Kenwood gives me more. I like to carry one radio out there with me if I can. That does kind of everything.
It's a lot of money for a radio, man.
So your mileage may vary, as they say. K6EGG with W9WXV Victor.
Nice.
Yeah, QSL on that, Mark. I agree with everything you say. The nice thing I like about
this guy Victor has a good voice.
About my Kenwood is, in times of mild stress, you can grab you, 66 or 33 feet of wire and hook it to the antenna.
I don't do DStar though, right?
Throw it out in the field, and you can receive.
My video choppy?
HF, which
choppy.
Should not be choppy.
When you might need that capability. So yeah, what you tell, what you say, and
drive me nuts.
I don't have.
That's part of my hobby is trying to get this right. I thought I had it right, and I guess I don't.
The 52 would help me from the standpoint of get an FM waterfall display, and there's another dream of mine to get a 705 I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford a 7300, but you know, which would have an HF waterfall display. So that's the advantage of this hobby. I can dream. You know, I may not achieve my dreams. I can dream.
I noticed it
a whole lot. Back to you, Mark.
I'm dropping frames. I could see it on my
Oh yeah, I
settings here.
definitely I
Damn, he's
understand those
picky.
dreams.
I am picky.
I have the same dreams. So I did manage to budget some money aside, and I picked up both the 705 and the 7300, and I use them both for much of the same and some different things. The 705 gives me you know, DStar and FM.
It's
but
nice to
only,
find
you know,
signals
10
on
watts
2
max,
meter.
whereas the 7300
I mean-
is only HF, but it gives me 100 watts. So I do POTA, you know, Parks on the Air sometimes. I like to have
POTA's killing ham radio.
when it's not raining. The FM waterfall and the IG52, to be honest, I've
Wait
only
a minute.
tried it once. It's kind of slow.
I'm doing
And
60
it's,
frames.
you know, like black and white. So it's a neat feature. I'd say it's kind of a gimmick.
It's not motion
personally,
blur I'm
but,
seeing. Whoops.
You know, I suppose if you're doing a bunch of
See it like
sort of
well,
VHF,
now it's doing it.
UHF,
I'm seeing frames
like,
drop, and I don't know why. I'm seeing it on my meter here.
simplex work where you want to be able to see, you know, folks on the spectrum.
I'm gonna have one stream where I'm just trying to try to fix this video, and make you guys suffer through it.
For VHF and FM,
Now it looks okay. No, it's drop.
You know, mostly repeaters. Do APRS, which is the other
Drop
thing that kind of missing.
POTA's killing ham radio there, Mike.
APRS, but it's not quite the same.
Oh,
So,
look.
you know,
Hey, if we talk about APRS, you might
now
go
I have,
away.
Multiple radios. The good thing about
It looks
the
fine, but
IG52
it's
and
not
the
perfect,
705
Shane.
is they share the same battery.
I am
So you
upset
don't
at
have to
myself
drop
because I
out
spent
batteries.
2 hours trying to work on the
That's a good way
problem.
to
I
save
thought I had it
money, right?
fixed, and it's still the same. And I bought 2 fans to cool my computer down.
Yes, sir. QSL on that, and that was one of the attractive features. You know, I do have, you know,
I don't think 4K 60 frames. I think
plenty
it's
of
30.
analog HF radios.
I don't
You know,
know.
I got my all-time
Hey, Sam.
favorite is my POTA,
Look who's saying hello to
you
you.
know, field radio, which is my.
I thought that a
Yaesu
crazy New Yorker was going to be joining us.
8897. You know,
It's
I love
pleasant
that
without his.
radio.
Uh,
And you know, I can throw it.
He's
in a
your
bag
guy.
and take it with me and take a battery and take some wire and get out there in the field. And of course,
he's on the
I
lid
have,
net, remember?
That's over, though.
You know,
It's 11 p.m.
I have a Kenwood downstairs. You know, we'll
Oh, that's
be
a great
buried with the
picture.
house when it's
I'm gonna try to show
knocked
that here.
down. That radio don't go nowhere. And you know, that's the one that, you know, I look at and turn on every once in a while, and it's got, you know, it got so many buttons on it, but
Dang it.
you know,
Speaking of angry New Yorker,
and
What?
when I talk on it on the local repeaters, you know,
No, he
you know, it's
goes for at least a
amazing.
minute and a half each time.
The
Here's
signal
Haley coming in
reports I
here.
get, you know, it's like an
earlier.
Icom or Kenwood.
Yes, I got that ring. That's why I have a headache by the time I get out of here.
You know, those base station radios, they really do a good job. and that's the only thing I don't have is a waterfall display on that for HF. So, you know, I may.
Hey, Tim, did you have any tacos tonight for dinner?
Scan the bands.
That sounds
and,
good. I might have to
you
have
know,
tacos tomorrow for dinner.
Talk on the 100-watt radio on HF. You know, so you know, it's stuff that dreams are made of. That hams have. We love to think of what we can do.
Sorry, I went to bed at
we-
1:30 last
yeah.
night and woke up at 5:30 this morning.
Big antennas and big radios. Now I don't have any.
By the way,
place to put a
I
big
found some pretty
antenna.
decent beef
So mine
jerky in
is
Yermo
just
yesterday, or
antennas
2 days. Tuesday
Is a
driving home.
40
It's not
40-foot
Bucky's beef
intake.
jerky, but it's pretty darn good.
So I'm really working. with
Oh
limited capacity.
man,
But
actually,
you
Little
never
Caesars
know
isn't bad.
What tomorrow might bring.
mm,
Back
I don't
to
mind
you,
Little
Mark.
Caesars. No tacos
W9
tonight.
WXB.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because I think I'm challenging you on the limited amount of antennas and such. Being in the Bay Area, there's no way to buy property or anything.
This is in Foster City, not in San Francisco.
So my one of the reasons why I do POTA is I live in an HOA townhouse, so no antennas for me.
I do like the
house spots work
breadsticks.
Beautifully for that though. And so I go out and I take.
I do think they're pretty good, and you get the sauce like super cold, like almost frozen, and dip the hot.
I also like the
breadsticks in it.
Yeah, Italian cheese bread is awesome.
Like the ham,
especially with that garlic butter too.
Something like that, where it's
the pizza's like really hit and miss.
And it's you just kind of.
I got Round Table in Waikiki. It was $41 for a large pizza.
I have a mag loop.
Holy crap! I was not happy with that.
The old ones. And,
wow.
While it's very high Q and very limited in what it can do, boy, it does a great job.
They both go over a minute each time they talk,
and it gets me out. So for digital nodes and
looked like two other people tried to get in there a couple minutes ago.
Great. So I'm a big fan of those. Especially with the
Domino's, dude.
Because it's not going to put.
Last time I had Domino's was actually in Indianapolis at a hotel, and I literally thought I was going to throw up after I finished 3 slices. That sounds about right, because I did $40 for a large, and I went and picked it up.
I hear good things about loop antennas. They're narrow bandwidth and direction.
The thing is, with Little Caesars, you get yourself into.
Is one of the things that you have to be skilled at using, but that's the skill that all.
No HF today. No HF. The antenna's down. We actually had about 30-mile-an-hour winds after the storm passed through today, and we're supposed to be pretty windy and rainy tomorrow, on and off. I believe Saturday we're gonna get, or Sunday afternoon we're gonna get really nailed. Let me take a look at the forecast.
You can, you can work VHF skip. I mean, not VHF skip, but VHF simplex. Up to like 75 miles.
Oh, I've done like 200 miles.
So yeah, those are directional antennas. Once you practice,
I hit Lake Havasu. I think that was my best.
Darn good. And of course, there are the ones that use them for talking to the space station.
So by the way, any chance of the NASCAR race happening in the next week in LA is about 0. There's supposed to be a race on Sunday, and we're supposed to get 2.5 inches of rain. And 2.5 inches of rain in California is like 10 in any other city.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how Sunday's going to turn out.
It's not going to happen. I already talked to some people over there.
No problems.
Because they on TV they were like telling wet conditions, and with the LA Coliseum and the way they built that track inside it,
there's no way. There's no way. They're not going to race in the rain there.
Even with treaded tires, they're still not going to do it.
You can use it well. You can do a lot of stuff with it.
They spent a lot of money. It was almost $1 million to put that track in there.
Unwieldy sometimes.
It's expensive.
Bringing that thing out and setting it up.
They spent how much?
Almost $1 million.
Because it's kind of hard to handhold those for too long.
For the inside of that Coliseum? Wow.
Yep. It took like a month.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And they're bringing the Mexican League over too, series over.
I think they're going
Saturday.
down there.
Amazing the wonders.
I think they're going down there too.
Yeah, well, eventually, but they're bringing the Mexican series up Saturday.
At that little track?
What you're talking about.
Yeah, for the LA Coliseum on Saturday. And then Cup races on things on Sunday.
So let's look at Los Angeles.
One of the modes that I really enjoyed was analog APRS on 144.
Oh, there we go, APRS.
So yeah, those were great days. Years ago when there was a lot of traffic on.
Dude, there is zero chance that race is going to happen. It's going to rain all day.
Whole 9 yards.
Oh yeah,
it's 3 inches of rain in LA in one day.
GPS
no way in hell.
you know, hooked up to the old laptop and running.
Even when it didn't rain, last, you know, the first year they ever did it in that Coliseum was a shit show. I mean,
it was a what?
A shit show. The race was.
Oh yeah, it's bumper alley
in dry
there.
conditions.
Yeah, yeah. So you look at this here for Sunday, 3 inches, and that's in downtown. And for you guys don't know, Coliseum is literally 3 blocks away from downtown LA. It's right connected pretty much with USC.
It was one of the first.
It's gonna be bad.
We had in ham radio that you could actually do something. You know, you could track yourself. You know, you could beacon. And then watch yourself.
Well, I gotta say, you know what? The last couple times I've been on at night, nobody's been on. At least somebody's talking.
You know, one thing I had to learn, Mark, was not to look at.
But this guy's going. He's 2 minutes right now in.
You can go home when you get home.
He's almost 2 minutes and 30 seconds in right now.
Look at where you went, because it was very hazardous to try to look and drive at the same time. So. Yeah, I had fond memories of analog.
Looks like he's going to go 230 here.
You, Mark.
Oh, he's so close to 230. Damn. Frank.
Well, you'd be surprised. APRS is still going strong.
Frank, you still think we're in a drought?
Today is Thursday, and there's something called APRS Thursday. That
you guys probably got like 6 inches of rain up there last night.
To like an APRS net kind of thing. And people use it to kind of not necessarily get folks in their log, but you know,
there is a guy that talks on a local repeater here. God bless him. He's probably like, he sounds like he's 90 years old. He times out that repeater, and it's a 3-minute timeout every single time he talks.
Packet radio, just regular packet. In fact, I've got a Kentronics KPC3 Plus.
4 inches of rain in 24 hours, and we're still in a drought. Actually, on a serious note, though, the mountains up there got a lot of snow, and that storm, when it's coming through here on Sunday, is going to go north and go right into the Rockies, which will be good for Lake Powell and Lake Mead. It's good for our power too.
So yeah, packet radio and APRS is still a thing. People are still doing it. Still fun to do. I really
Mike, do you do APRS?
79th on a we call the 14505 packet net. Yeah, not a lot is done.
It's like sending the pictures through DStar. If you're into it, but I'm good with it. But man, that's like sending an email in 1996 with a picture in it.
It's all good. There's so much stuff to do, and
oh man,
technology really never goes away. It just loses interest for a little while, and then it gains interest again as we get new hams who might be into digital or the idea of kind of retro digital work. They can.
It's FT8. It's like FT8 in the beginning stages of its life.
Yeah, QSL on that. I'm writing 14505 down because if I recall, they set aside.
How long do you think he goes? Do you think he goes over 2 minutes?
That even though they're VHF, they are.
He's right. I agree with you.
National set aside of frequencies for packet radio. I mean, I can look them up, and
Can you do your math there? 7 times 12.
That might be.
Isn't that like they consider like a Noah's Ark storm, once in like 300 year storm, whatever the hell? We're not going to get that.
Great,
If we got that, that'd be bad.
So yeah, it's winter time.
Slow and low, baby.
When you're stuck in the house, you try these different modes, and
I'm totally joking, Dana.
See where they take you.
What's up, Scott?
Most of the time, I'm in the house.
FT8's Killingham Radio.
Working on the station,
there goes a minute.
One of my recent projects was to put the old.
How am I hearing myself?
By power. So I got some of those lithium phosphate batteries.
Check.
And now
I heard myself come through his radio.
Base station rigs are on standby power. just to see if I can do it. So, package, I'll
90
investigate
seconds.
a little bit of that, and see where it goes. Back to you, Mark.
I didn't go 2 minutes. He was close.
With K6 Echo Frank.
I'm killing ham radio. I'm pissing everybody off and doing illegal stuff. This is actually a pretty decent conversation. They make a lot of good points, though, on a serious
Straight to jail.
Oh, ham stick. That's probably what the echo was.
Some time between us, but we'll see if they want to come back.
I listened to the wind system the other night. The net controller didn't ID the entire time he was doing the net.
To a power gate with a P40S.
I'm going to report him.
And,
I'm going to be a sad ham.
What does the wind system stand for?
Backup power should something happen. That's actually what
Western Intermediate something or other.
And,
Okay, because it's definitely not a winner.
The digis you can
Definitely
do,
not a winner.
You can get quite a bit of a distance with packet. So I can't imagine how long it would take with.
Hey, and Mr. Frank, I talked on the good old Papa system almost all the way to Vegas the other day on Sunday.
And then waiting a few
Only
minutes.
about,
It's almost like
let's say,
talking to the
10
moon,
miles of
talking to wait.
no signal.
My son into bed and
There you go.
all that nightly stuff. But I'll be listening out for you, and I hope to talk to you
Does
again.
anybody?
On this,
I think
reflector, and maybe
Dana
give
might have
somebody
some
else
connection.
a chance to get in and
The cactus system.
Jesus.
Does anybody know anybody
So,
in that or have been in
I'll
it?
be on your final, but it's so nice to talk
We
to
know,
you.
we know Frank.
W9WXV from K6EF.
I'll have Cecil send you an email and tell him
Okay,
how much he
QSL.
likes you too.
Thanks for talking.
I'm wondering if
Great
Frank
talking
could
with you,
list
Mark.
the items he likes.
I'm going to go stand by.
Crown
as
Vics.
Well, I will definitely
Body
dust off
cameras?
some of those modes and keep them alive. So
Pink fuzzy
K6
handcuffs.
Echo
Pink
Frank,
fuzzy
W9WXV.
I knew I was
Greg,
missing
did you get that
something.
sound effect I sent you?
Now,
I did not hear anything,
going
no.
to stand by.
No, not
Okay.
now. I sent it to you like a couple days ago on Discord.
Probably. I don't know. I'm really bad at checking social media.
I found an AI voice generator and it was really good.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't of you.
Don't get Motorola.
Greg says
Tim's
he
going in.
doesn't do social media, but
I
he
do
trolls
social media.
Twitter.
Oh, I troll Twitter like a no tomorrow. I love trolling Twitter.
Motorola are like they're $5,000 radios, but they've got like $80 worth of features.
You know what? They're tanks, though. I give them that. I've dropped many of those Motorola radios, and they kept on kicking. So Cactus, you're a member, Dana. I think you mentioned that before. So I know that when you're on there, you're like a net control operator too. I guess everybody's a net control operator. I don't know. I would definitely like to talk about this at some point. Buses.
How are buses killing ham radio?
I don't know. I'm gonna kill. So we got more people in here that I noticed here the last couple of minutes. We got an angry New Yorker. We got somebody else on the other side of the world. You're not angry.
I ain't angry.
God, my picture's
I'm going to
breaking
make
up
you
again.
angry, Seth, because
Why
after
is
this live stream, I'm buying Little Caesars pizza and I'm going to like it.
What the F is wrong with you?
There's nothing. You know what? There's nothing wrong with Little Caesars pizza.
Dude, every once in a while, you just need $5 pizza.
Yeah, if you
Is
got,
it really $5 pizza?
Yeah, it's about $5.
All right, $5.84.
Well, I was gonna say is like, for example, like the $5 Taco Bell box. You know, most of this place it's $5, but if you go to Manhattan, it's not. It's a little more. It's like double the price.
Yeah, it's like chicken nuggets here. If you're anywhere close to Honolulu, you're paying like 50% more for nuggets.
And if you want to troll, I put my. If you want to watch a troll, I put my Twitter
there?
thing in there.
Now, do you want me to tie that into pin cord so when?
No.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that, Sam? We could do that. You know, very easily.
No.
Oh, boy.
Don't do that.
I don't need $10 worth of TP. I thought all ham radio operators have bidets.
Wait, I thought all ham radio operators have Costco memberships.
I don't.
Dude wipes.
Anybody on Twitter here? Who's your favorite, or who's your favorite? Who's your most famous person that likes something of yours?
I mean, I told you my story, so they didn't like it, but they did something for me.
Yes.
Who's your answer, Greg?
Frank's favorite person.
Who's that?
Elon's has liked one of my tweets, one of my replies, I should say. I don't know. That's a good question. What's up there, SUD? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't really have too many famous people following me.
You're saying that you had Elon Musk like one of your tweets, and you're not sure if that's the most awesome one that you've had? So what you're really saying is Greg's a really important dude and is Twitter friends with really important people.
No, I'm not Twitter friends with him. He did like one of my tweets, but I don't know if that's one of the...
Well, what was the said tweet? You gotta tell us.
I had a tweet that showed up on Fox News once.
Oh?
Yeah. I can't remember what it was for. I should have saved it. But I remember I looked down and I had 25,000 likes. I'm like, what the heck just happened here? My phone was just rolling with, I'm like, did I do something?
Did you know it was going to be on there?
No. No. I got probably 20 texts after that. Hey, I just saw your tweet on Fox News.
Wait, Janet Jackson was at your house?
No, but this is the 20-year anniversary.
We're talking about MRD.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson went to your house, huh?
And took a poop.
You should check out the recent community.
I guess we can start streaming now. Andy's here.
Andy's here. Andy is here. Andy, I'm not doing FT8 tonight.
I don't think Andy has ever liked one of my tweets.
Has he liked any of your videos? He's a subscriber.
I don't pay too much attention of my YouTube because I just make YouTube videos when I'm super bored. And then about 75% of the videos that I make, I don't even post.
Speaking of ham radio and YouTube, are you going to be on somebody's?
I don't think so. He never got back.
Okay.
Aww.
That's all good.
Do I need to ping a few people?
Nah.
You sure about that?
I'm sure there's other things going on. I'm not hurt by it.
I gotta send a message to TO. I'm actually off of this Monday and available.
Oh.
My life goes on regardless of any other events, I guess.
Hey, Frank, do you want to stop insulting everyone that we talk about, or everyone and everything that we talk about?
Jeez, man. Frank, that's dude. Andy is ham radio YouTube royalty.
I thought you can't stream if you don't have Andy as a moderator on your channel.
You're not a real ham radio operator on YouTube unless you have Andy as your mod. I think I guilted the MRD into making him a mod on one of his live streams. Oh God, Frank, you're so negative today. The last couple times,
is he Lawrence's understudy?
But Lawrence is negative in a positive way, though.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Would you agree with that? No, I know that sounds weird.
It's not negative. Frank's negativity just reminds me of a broken shell of a man.
I mean, what has gone on in the state of California to make Frank do that?
Well, we are in the People's Republic, and he lives in Northern California. That could be something. Let's see if it changes.
Link to REF001 Charlie.
Let's listen to one Charlie here for a little bit and see what we can piss off some people. I haven't heard Home Slice on here for a while.
Do you say a Home Slice? You cut out a little.
Home Slice.
Yes. Yeah.
You know Home Slice?
I do not.
Oh.
That's the guy he was a very sad ham when I said I was live streaming on YouTube. He said I was doing all kinds of illegal stuff, that I was breaching his privacy.
You have no privacy on ham radio.
You have no privacy out in public.
Turns out you have no privacy in private either.
You don't, technically. People usually give that stuff away when they put all their social media out. Look at your terms of service there, folks. I don't know. By the way, if anybody watching from work today, hello. You know what I say to that? All right. I'm going to get on one, Charlie. I got to play some ham radio on ham radio.
No, you don't.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow and Saturday night because I normally don't get a Friday and a Saturday night off together. And I'm looking at my calendar right now. I don't think I have another one for probably 6 months. So I actually got almost a week off. So I'm not going back to work till next Wednesday. So I hope the rain stops by then.
How'd you manage this one?
I don't think I should say on here.
Or I should rephrase my question. Who did you piss off?
I don't think piss off is a correct term. I got lumped in with somebody, so I had to take part of the heat.
I spaced out for like 5 seconds, and now I have no idea what's going on.
I just asked Greg who he pissed off to have a week off.
What
was that?
Is he smoke? Are you smoking weed, hamstick, or something? Short-term memory loss?
No, I just got a lot of things going through my little brain.
What? I have not done anything wrong, but I was supposed to. I normally would be working this time. And actually, I'm kind of glad I'm not. I can use some days off, but I'm going to get on one, Charlie. Follow me over here, folks.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino. 40 miles east of a wet downtown Los Angeles today.
Look at Frank, man. It's just negative.
Hold on a second. So we're hearing everything that sucks. What does Frank think is positive?
I told you, Crown Vicks.
I asked that 5 minutes ago.
Crown
and he has not said anything.
Crown Vicks. Oh yeah,
pink fuzzy handcuff.
Pink fuzzy handcuff.
Ah, okay.
Trains. Okay. He likes trains.
Trains, yeah, trains. With
Did you know, Frank, that trains have electric motors on them? So like trains are closer to Teslas than they are to Crown Vicks.
You mean like third rail? You know, like third rail or overhead wire powering them?
No, like diesel locomotives are actually electric motors.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, trains are closer to Teslas than Crown Vicks.
Would Frank freak out driving a Tesla to Vegas from Los Angeles area, you think?
See, Frank, I have a diesel electric vehicle as well. I have an electric vehicle, and the diesel power plant is what charges it.
Final trains suck. Okay.
That's awesome.
I mean, hey, Frank, you don't have to worry about it. I'm never going to ask you.
Nobody came back on one Charlie, which is surprising.
Call CQ. They'll come back.
Should I call CQ on there?
Yeah.
I will. I know it. You know me. No shame in whatever I do.
Did I tell you about the time I called CQ on the linked repeater system in Hawaii?
What kind of responses did you get?
I got a very nice ham who told me, "Hey, but I think you're on the wrong thing." And then I was like, "Yep." So I had my radio on the dual watch, and it had the two PTTs, and I didn't realize which one I was on, and I was going to call CQ Soda because I was doing a summit on 14652, but I accidentally did it on the linked repeater system that everyone in the island heard.
Oops.
Yeah, but no, the guy's like, "Yep, wrong frequency," and I was like, "Crap." It was embarrassing, but they didn't care.
It happens from time to time.
And he's like, "Dude, we're amateurs. It's fine."
So
wait, you're not a professional amateur?
I'm not a professional anything.
So you got a message there, Seth. I did something similar. I wasn't calling CQ. I was doing some audio checks, and I didn't realize that my radio slid into VFO memory mode from satellite mode when I was trying to get the satellite settings to work, the Mac. So I was doing all kinds of audio checks on the Papa system.
Oh, that's a big system too.
So I got I should have said, I didn't say, this was what, last week and a half ago.
You get an email?
They're totally cool about it.
Well, right after I was done talking to you, as you know, someone else called me out on Papa. If you heard. Not a bad thing. Someone I know was shocked to hear me talking to you on NL Papa.
Your guy from San Diego?
No, he's actually Irvine.
Is that the same one you were talking about when I was driving in on Sunday?
I was talking to him, and then he's one that listens to the stream once in a while.
We should have him come in.
He doesn't recognize my voice on here. I'm like, dude,
you sounded pretty distorted though.
Well, that's DMR to analog. So I think he only realized it was me because he heard when I ID'd myself, It
still worked.
Hey, Greg, you have a text message.
I just saw that. I don't understand.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I get it, but I don't.
Who the hell likes buses?
My parents were bus drivers. Like school bus drivers.
I'm talking like Greyhound.
Has anybody been on Greyhound in here? I have.
Not me.
The last bus I was on, I got puked on.
Nice.
I did Greyhound from Phoenix to Pomona.
Why?
Because all the flights got canceled out of Phoenix.
So this is your absolute last worst case scenario.
All the rental cars were taken up, and it was like $25 to do.
So I was saying, this is a worst case scenario. This wasn't your first choice.
It wasn't my first choice, but actually it worked out okay. The smell on there was a little interesting, but everybody was nice. Someone pooped on the bus, but all good. They broke the rules, but I didn't mind it. I took like a 4-hour nap and had some food, and I was good to go. I got home. It was like 4:00 in the morning, but I still got home. It's better than sitting there for 2 days. And it's only whatever, a 6-hour drive, 5-hour drive. It's not too big of a deal. Hey, but it got me home, Mr. Frank, and I'm sorry you don't like. Well, if it was a Crown Vic, would it be okay?
So wait, so Frank, did you ever go to New York City back in what Frank might call the glory days when all the cabs were Crown Vics?
Oh my gosh. Navy sent me to my boot camp at Great Lakes from Indianapolis on a Greyhound. Yeah. I mean, hey. And the other thing is, I was getting paid to do that Greyhound, so more hours.
You know the coolest thing about Crown Victorias?
What's that?
I don't know.
Almost all of them have the same key. Like if you have like a former cop car or a former like taxi, they almost all have the same key.
Yeah, there's just 3 combinations, right? For those.
That's like one.
Really?
It's like called the fleet key.
Fleet key.
All right. Anyway,
so I'm gonna get a fleet key and figure out where
Frank parks.
Frank parks
and take Frank cars for a joyride.
I'm just gonna move it over like 4 spots.
You have a body cam with you ready to go, Greg?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's gonna start?
He probably has a kill switch, like a 90s style kill switch on there. I know a guy at work. He left his keys out, and we moved his car over like 10 spots. We did it like 3 days in a row before he figured out. He's like, someone's been moving my car, and I can't figure out how they're doing it. It's like, dude, you leave your keys out.
You know the best way to keep your Crown Victoria from getting stolen?
Drive it. Use it.
Leave the Crown Victoria logos on it.
Paint it black and white. All right. I'm going to try to get back on one Charlie here because nobody called me back.
What? Oh.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 1 at Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, a wet one, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
It's gonna be quiet. It's quiet night tonight. It's Thursday. I thought there'd be more people.
All the OMs are probably in bed.
Yeah, probably. I'll be there shortly because I'm pretty tired myself.
You're a sad ham, Greg.
I'm a tired ham.
Well, you've been off. What the hell have you been doing?
I worked an 11, 12-hour day. I had to flip my schedule too, from mornings to nights, nights to mornings. The last 5 days.
Wow. All right, call. See. Oh,
nobody called me back.
Okay, let's see. How about?
I'm not getting off yet. I got.
You tried 14, Charlie.
I seem to get the same people on there.
How about? We were on 30, Charlie, recently, right? Just before.
Yeah. Hold on.
Did we lose MRD?
Maybe it's 10 o'clock over there.
So
I don't know. Did we?
And you don't have an HF antenna up, right?
No, I'm glad I took it down because it was pretty windy too.
Oh yeah, so another ham I know is in Vegas right now, and it's windy and rainy.
Link to
it was beautiful when I was there.
014.
I will say the only other ham I've bought bagels to.
Oh
yeah.
I can almost go to Hamcation. I got taken off a show for that weekend.
I'm
thinking about it. I got plenty of miles.
Do it.
Thinking about it.
There's plenty of Marriotts in the area.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 14 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, and it's just starting to rain here again.
And maybe this time you know where the rental cars are from the airport for the baggage claim.
Dude, they all look the same after a while. There goes the
Sam's job again.
Yeah, Sam's job's automated.
Yeah,
you'll be out there on Wednesday.
It wasn't my idea.
Boy, it got quiet on the reflectors tonight.
Hold on.
I don't feel like going to DMR.
You know what this could have been? We could have turned this into a study session for someone, but another time.
He'll get at it. I have
a study question.
What's that, Sam?
Is that Sam talking, or is that Eric?
That was me.
Oh, what did you say?
Wait, hold on. Let me make it sound like Sam. That was me.
Sam could be a radio DJ. He could be a strip club DJ.
Sam should be the guy that does the movie voiceovers.
In a world. I wish I had one of those voices.
On a Thursday night on 14 Charlie.
See?
Nobody was around.
Nobody is around. I'm sorry, Dana. I get people telling me that all the time. I have no control over that stuff.
The only way to not get the ads, I think, is and Greg's not even monetized. You got to pay for YouTube Premium.
No, ad blocker.
Yeah.
You have any ad blockers? I'll try that. I apologize. I don't know. I don't understand, but I know I've been reading some stuff on it. I've sent to Seth and Sam about it, so they've been cracking down on that stuff. And
guys, trust me, we've seen the settings. Greg does not make a dime off this. He may make a penny off of this here or two, but doesn't make
I've spent way more money than.
Wait, hold on. Greg didn't send you guys a bill?
I should. No, I'm just kidding.
Am I the only one that had to pay?
You.
Well, you're the only poor sucker paying. Put it that way.
Greg, technically you did pay me because I received 4 bottles of Canadian nectar.
That was an offer of thanks for your hospitality next to the chicken guy in the park when I was getting eaten.
What is Canadian?
He loved his Canadian fufu water, so I got it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I stopped drinking it. Not once I realized it's $4.50 a bottle.
It's like you're drinking liquid gold.
Yeah.
That's, by the way, liquid gold to me is like real sugar Dr. Pepper from Waco.
Wait, real sugar? Texas?
Yeah.
Wait, it's not corn syrup down there?
Nope.
Oh. All right, what's the other? Hold on. We only went on 14, Charlie. You tried 30. We should start. You know what we should do one of these days, Greg? We got to start going through all these random reflectors and find some like oddly used ones or odd, ones with weird purposes and like
2 XLX140
Oops.
X.
I don't know what
What's this
XLX is 1140 is.
That's a new one. Call CQ. Maybe there's someone listening.
I don't want to do that. I accidentally
call the Aussie P25 one.
What's 70C? It's one of my. Let's look that up. That's one of my, it's in my favorites.
REF070
Get rid of the 14C Charlie graphic.
Oh, it's the dashboard. Oh, it's going into. It's a Papa system.
Hey, Matt.
I don't want to go on that.
How about
I'm gonna go to 12A. I've been there for
Link
a minute.
REF012.
What's up, Matt? Nice to see you in there. Good evening. You're gonna get our rain, by the way.
Me?
No,
or
Matt. I'll listen to this for a second. 12 Alpha is the Papa system, and it looks like nobody's been on for a minute. At least a couple hours. Steve in Laguna Beach. There goes my buddy right there, N6DXN, Richard.
How about
he used to have a Let's Go Brandon right there, but I think someone got mad at him.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 12 Alpha from Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino airport.
I've had a feeling this is going to be a dead night. I'm going to try.
Well, you know what your mistake was, Greg? Taking down the HF antenna.
That was not a mistake. That was the best idea I've had all week. Jesus. What is the deal tonight?
Prescott, Arizona. It might be someone saying, Greg, go take a call it a night. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. And I'm a little pissed off that I'm still getting the jittering here.
On where?
On my video. It's still should not do that. My computer's running cold. I cannot figure out why the video is doing that. So disappointing. Unless I got to convert it to 720p.
No.
Oh, no. Why not? It looks better.
Wait, there are no trains in Prescott, I believe.
There's trains there.
There are?
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to know if Frank has never been on the East Coast, with all the trains everywhere.
I've never been on the East Coast.
That is a lie.
I was only there about a month ago.
Were you?
Yeah, I was in Florida.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm talking about Northeast.
Well, that's different. What? So Florida's not the East Coast?
Oh, it is, but the Northeast.
Oh.
Oh yeah. The last time they wanted you to come up here was when all of us weren't able to work. All of us had, there's a certain religious holiday happening, so they sent you.
No, for yellow coat cap people?
Yes.
That was in September, right?
Yeah.
That sound right? Yeah. I didn't feel like
I would have given you the address of my local bagel store. You could have stopped and gotten some bagels, from where I brought them to you,
I swore off bread. I'm going to go a year without bread.
Sam?
Yeah.
Do I call a certain curse word that means no way?
You don't think I'll do it? You want to make a bet? You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Nope. Hey, Sam, should I order like a dozen bagels to California?
I'll give my wife. I feel so much better not eating bread. Oh, my gosh.
You want to make a comment?
Oh, wow. All right. So I think, unless you guys want to just hear us yak, I think I'm going to get out of here.
What's your schedule for the rest of the...
I am off till next... When am I off till?
I don't know. When are you off till?
How do I disconnect on this thing? Disconnect. I am off till... My next day of work is Wednesday. Next Wednesday. So I got a lot of time off. I got to get with T.O. He asked me to come on his stream about a month ago, but I've been super busy. and I have next Monday off. So, would love to be on his Ham Nugget show. So I'll have to reach out to him. And if he's watching on the Starlink, hello. I don't know where he's at. He's probably heading towards Hamcation. Right? I'm assuming.
T.O.?
Yeah, he was just in Arizona. Good thing he got out of there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know there, Mr. Frank, because I usually work about 50, 60 hours a week.
Will you be going to Hamcation?
Me?
That's what you're at. You're being asked.
I would say probably it turned to 0%. It turned from a 0% to about a 20% chance.
So how do you make that go from 20 to 100?
Because I got I have to get out of Friday, and I can't get out of Friday, and I can't make a flight out of Ontario. But
there's this other big airport in your area that you can go to. You know, has a lot of international flights.
No way. I wouldn't make the flight. See, the thing is, the flight is a little bit earlier out of Ontario on Friday night. I am closer. The flight is earlier out of LAX, and there's 2 of them, but there's no way I can make it. There's no way. Because I'll be in Orange County on Friday night.
Okay.
I'll have to look again. Ontario must be hockey. There's hockey in Ontario. The Ontario Reign, I believe. But I'll be in a Ducks. 60 hours a week. What do you do after your Wednesday?
He sleeps.
Yeah, I think T.O. is en route.
All right, Greg. So your schedule. What's your schedule?
I'm gonna come on definitely tomorrow night and.
All right, I might be
Saturday
around.
Night.
I may be around this week. We'll see.
I might take Sunday off. Saturday I'll come out after the famous YouTuber Josh.
Sunday is for morning.
Morning of what?
The loss of Green Cube.
Oh, you're gonna be a sad hamstick.
I'll be a yeah. No, I've been working so many passes. Last night at 11 p.m., I went out. I was over at the coast on the windward side. A pass that reached a maximum of 4.5 degrees. I had a 2-degree window, so it was like 1.8 degrees on my side and 2 degrees on the other guy's side to try and get a QSO with India.
Oh wow!
And, yeah, got it. It was it was crazy.
Voice contact.
It was. Yeah, like we prearranged like the schedule because just hoping that someone's going to be on like it's so hard. But yeah, at least the thing is with it knowing that it's going out on Sunday, it's forced a lot of people to make efforts into making those crazy long QSOs. Like there's a guy the other day, VK6 got Serbia at like 1 degree each side.
Ooh.
Cause it's like, well, we're not going to have a chance. And when it's 1 degree each way, you're kind of like, all right, well, we don't have a good thing. It's like 11 PM. Let's find a day where it's not 11 PM on a work night. But yeah, it's forcing people to go outside their comfort zone, which is kind of nice, but you know.
All right. I got to get out of here. Matt, by the way, the next time I'm working is Wednesday, Clipper game at Staples Center or whatever they call it now.
Crypto.com arena?
Staples Center.
Crypto.com arena?
I still call it Staples Center.
Crypto.com arena?
Yep.
It identifies as crypto.com
I don't
arena.
care what it identifies as.
I'm going by the legal identifying name of the building.
Legal? It's not legal. It wasn't born that way. You can't just change it.
It identifies as that way.
I don't care. I don't have to identify it as it.
Right? Why are you not inclusive, Greg?
I'm inclusive to Staples Center.
Oh, God. All right. Well.
All right. I got to get out of here.
Goodbye.
Take care, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. See ya.
Y'all tomorrow.
Later.
Hello, everybody. Thanks again for watching the Greg K6EGG live stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.